to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam. 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 When I say monster, you say jam. Monster. Monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster. Monster. Let's ride. We got the green light. It's a party in the can tonight. Let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud. Everybody buckle up. You waited. Now you made it to the greatest show on earth. It's the Monster Jam.
Louisville, this is Monster Jam!
First competition of the event is JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been randomly seated into a bracket, and only the 4 fastest are going to advance on into the semifinals. But Louisville, we got to hear it. Come on, get loud. Are you ready for some JCB Racing?
Our first pair, the first competitor will be Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Her competitor in the other lane will be Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. These two have never faced each other in racing competition this season, so there'll be a little bit of bragging rights that go along with this race. So you can see that we've got lights at the end of the track. They will fire up and stage, and they will make sure that they go ahead and get those lights. Once both lights are dialed in, then they will wait for that red to go green, and we'll go racing. Your winner, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. In the right lane, it's Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. And his competitor in the left lane, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Only 3 matchups between these two so far this season, and a pretty balanced record. So it's really anybody's ball game out here. Your winner, JCB Digatron. As you watch the racers compete on this track, notice the rear steer kicking in as they make their rounds here. Little over rotation from Kevin Crocker there in that first turn, and that put him about a half a second behind. In the left lane, it'll be Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. And in the right lane, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Right to it, getting staged, and going green. Moving on to the semifinals, it's Gravedigger. So just one more matchup left to set in our second round, and we will have our round one of racing complete. Moving on to our semifinal round of racing. Racing in the left lane, Chris Kohler, Mayhem. And in the right lane, Jack Brown, Jester. When these trucks have matched up against each other this season, it's been Mayhem with the slight edge over Jester. So all fired, staging up very quickly. Mayhem rolling in slow to finally set that light and go green. Your winner, Mayhem. Chris Kohler keeping those 4 BKT tires on the ground. Jack Brown doing a great job saving Jester there to keep it in competition. And our bracket is set.
It's time for the JCB Racing semifinals. These are the 4 fastest drivers from round 1, each getting one step closer to the first 8 points of this event, as well as that top spot on that BKT leaderboard. So Louisville, are you ready for some more JCB Racing?
So we want to hear what you think. How many of you think Sparkle Smash is going to the finals? Who thinks it's going to be JCB Digatron? Remember, our drivers can hear you, so the louder you cheer out there, you might give them a little bit more motivation to cross that finish line first. A super close race. Our officials are going to have to go to the replay here. Too close to call. Both very accomplished arena racers. And your winner is Sparkle Smash! Jamie Sullivan on a roll here lately. A great weekend in Tampa, Florida, coming off that and putting herself right here into the JCB Racing Finals. So who's it going to be? Is it going to be Mayhem in the finals? Or is it going to be Gravedigger? Two matchups between Gravedigger and Mayhem this season, and they have split the wins. Another close one here. But moving on to the finals, it will be Gravedigger.
We've made it to the JCB Racing Finals. These are the two fastest drivers we've got at our event tonight. Only one is going to walk away with the first 8 points of this event, that racing win, and that top spot on that BKT leaderboard. So Louisville, you know they can hear you down in those trucks. Are you ready to meet your racing finalists?
The former Rising Star of the Year from Christmas, Florida, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. And the three-time Stadium Championship Series champion from Powell's Point, North Carolina, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. It looks like we're gonna have to take another look at it, but your winner, Gravedigger! So Adam Anderson will pick up the first win of the night here in the JCB Racing competition. And man, it was getting rowdy out there. You could see he was really throwing it into the corners, managed the ruts out on the track very, very expertly. Had that inside front left tire off the ground the entire time he was spinning around there in order to take the championship. So if you take a look at our BKT overall event leaderboard, you can see that Adam Anderson picks up the first 8 points of the night. Jamie Sullivan right behind him in Sparkle Smash. And then you can see split points there. Tied for third, it's going to be JCB Digatron and Mayhem tied there for that third spot. Now, these are important because you, the fans, will help score our next two competitions. And that will put those points on the board. How about we hear from our racing winner?
Made it down here onto the track, teleported from up in the stands, but I'm here with your racing winner, Adam Anderson. Adam, how's it feel to be back in an arena, back to your roots?
You know what, the only thing I want to say right now is look up at these seats, man. Louisville, we got a full house, baby. Gravedigger's on fire, let's go!
These Louisville fans, I mean, you can hear them. They're electric for you, Adam Anderson. What can we expect to see in two-wheel?
You know what, it's like they always say, you can expect the unexpected. That's why we're here, baby. Team Gravedigger, all these other guys and girls out here, these competitors, we got the best of the best here tonight. Skills competition's coming up next. I can't wait to see what happens. I got a bullseye on my back now, but guess what? I'm running from them.
Make some noise for your racing winner, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
So Cynthia Gauthier there with her first attempt. She's still got one more, attempting the popper. Just getting a feel for the dirt here in Louisville. into a combo. Let's hear it for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
Over to judgeszone.com. Submit your scores. You've got 20 seconds to head on over there and do so.
So Cynthia Gauthier trying to mix in some poppers out there, getting a good feel for the dirt. Attempted a combo. We'll take another look at it here on the video board. She's making her way back to her pits there. She's got a few more seconds to. Scores are locked in here, and it's a 4.994 for Lucas Stabilizer. Let's hear it for Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. So a big sky wheelie there for Megalodon, like he was soaring out of the deep blue sea into the sky, not free the dirt here at Freedom Hall. He's got one more attempt, so lock that sky wheelie into your memory here as we get another attempt. Taking his time, lining up really square. Want to make sure those two BKT tires hit really square on that ramp. And some big air there for Megalodon. Let's hear it for him. Scoring's open. So two big sky wheelies here for Megalodon as you're sliding that BKT tire up and down on the rails of that judge's meter. Trying to decide where he should land. Just a few more seconds. Scores are locked in, and it's a 6.978. A new leader is Megalodon. Please welcome to the two-wheel skills competition, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Mike Pagliarulo attempting a popper there from Excalibur. And while our drivers make it look easy out here, there's a lot going on in the cab. Remember, they've got right foot on the gas, left foot on the brake, right hand on the rear steer, left hand on the steering wheel, also using that right hand to shift. Oh, look at that! Climbing back on top of the pod.
He takes the hood out with him. Give it up for Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Head on over to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds to submit those scores.
So the first attempt gave him an idea what this Freedom Hall dirt was going to do, and the second attempt, he got it locked in. Remember, precision, you're looking for precision and execution. Scores are locked in. And it's an 8.066, another new leader. Let's hear it for Excalibur. Coming to the floor, please welcome Jack Brown, Jester. So a little bit of a sky wheelie there. Jack Brown getting a good look at those ramps, trying to see where the best spot to land would be. A little bit of a popper there.
Give it up for Jack Brown and Jester. Scan that QR code or head on over to judgeszone.com. Submit your scores.
Scores are now locked in for Jester, and it's a 6.720. Good enough for third place. Well, I caught up with Hendrix and Neville. Hendrix, are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Which seat do you like better, the one up in the stands with your family or the one down here with me?
If you count with my family, it would be up there, but down here, the view, yeah.
The view is pretty good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a game. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So I'm going to ask you to watch the screen, and once you see the tires are going to kind of wipe away the color on the screen, you're going to name that truck. You think you can do it?
Mm-hmm.
I know you've been here for 3 years. All right, let's put it up on the video board and see if we can get Hendrix to name that truck. Just shout it out when you know which one it is. And fans, if you know what it is, you can help him too. We've got some blue tires up there.
Megalodon.
Louder?
Megalodon.
All right, he's got it. It's Megalodon. All right, Hendrix, for being a good sport for us with us, I want to put it up here so everybody can see it. You're going to end up taking home the Monster Jam Loop of Doom, and you can recreate your very own Monster Jam at home. What do you think?
I like it.
It is pretty cool. Let's hear it for Hendrix and Neville, and also our friends at Spin Master hooking them up with some great toys to take home. So we're halfway through our competition, and you can see Excalibur is our leader up there at an 8.066, but still 4 trucks to go out here. So you never know what they might throw down here in our two-wheel skills challenge. So, we were so blessed to talk to Katie and Charlotte and Craig and Madeline tonight, and we want to put up our St. Jude leaderboard tonight just to let you guys know where you are. It looks like currently it's a little bit of an edge for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger and Tristan England, JCB Diggertron, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do math here. It's Sparkle Smash. Sparkle Smash is actually our leader. Remember, if you want to get in the game here and help your favorite driver win, go ahead and scan that QR code, and you can help support families like Katie, Madeline, Charlotte, and Craig out here at St. Jude's and help them get the treatments that they need to live full and fulfilling lives out there.
Monster Jam fans, if you want to see your picture up there on the video board, head on over to all social medias. Give us a follow at Monster Jam and use that hashtag Monster Jam on all your posts tonight, and you just might see yourself up on the big screen.
So once again, remember, Excalibur leading this two-wheel skills competition, trying to earn the 8 points that will help put him up to the top of the leaderboard here for our BKT overall event championship. And so we are just kind of waiting to see what our last 4 competitors have in store for us. And we know Mike Pagliarulo looking for an additional championship this season. He already has 1 skills win under his belt so far.
Well, Louisville, just because the fun has taken a quick pause out on the track does not mean it has to take a pause here in the stands. I just met Dahlia, and Dahlia, I think I know the answer, but do you want to tell everybody who's your favorite Monster Jam truck?
Sparkle Smash!
A resounding Sparkle Smash. I love your energy. So what do you say? We play a game, and you win a super cool prize. What do you think of that?
Sure.
Sure, she's so polite. All right, well, Dahlia, take a look up at the big screen. We're going to play some trivia, and who knows, maybe it'll be from Sparkle Smash herself. Let's take a look. Louisville, you heard Jamie Sullivan. If you know the answer, shout it out for my friend Dahlia. But Dahlia, your answer matters the most. So what do you think it is?
B.
We think it's B, horsepower. Is it B? Of course it's B, horsepower. Congratulations, Dahlia. And for being so smart, guess what? After the event tonight, you get to go downstairs and hang out with all the drivers you see out on the track right now at our VIP meet and greet. She's literally speechless. Can you see this? Louisville, make some noise for Dahlia and make some noise for some Monster Jam VIP meet and greet.
Back to competition. It's time to see what he's got for us. Here's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. And the combo from Adam Anderson. I think you saw those highlights from Weston earlier today, not to be outdone by him. He's got 1 more attempt to add to it. Remember, you're scoring the culmination or putting both events together here, both attempts. Adam doing it again. And the combo!
Give it up for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Head on over to judgeszone.com, submit those scores.
So 2 combo moves for Gravedigger out there. The first going back and forth over the pod towards the tunnel. The second coming towards the end of the stand. Scores are locked in. For Adam Anderson, it's a 9.005. Your new leader. Clap your hands and stomp your feet to the beat. It's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Attempt 1 for Jamie Sullivan in the books. Beautiful combo there with perfect balance on that tire.
Taking that unicorn for a walk down there on the track, it's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Submit your scores now, judgeszone.com.
So Sparkle Smash on that first attempt gets up on that left front tire, spins around, does a little ballet move, a little pirouette, and then gently puts it back down on the dirt and tries to go for that combo for the second move. Slide that BKT tire up and submit. Scores are locked in. And for Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash, it's going to be a 7.707. That'll put her in third place currently with just 2 competitors left to go. Special thanks to our technicians out there, making sure the track is clear and clean out there. Jamie Sullivan says, pink and purple hair, we don't care. We don't need the nose of that pony out there. So you can see our 2-wheel skills challenge leaderboard. Gravedigger sitting on top, followed by Excalibur, and of course that awesome run by Sparkle Smash, rounding out third place. Our second to last competitor here will be Chris Kohler in Mayhem. Team Scream, known for big air. Scoring open for Mayhem, Chris Kohler tried something different on that first attempt, and then the second attempt went for that big air that Team Scream is known for. So slide that BKT tire up and down the rails, hit that submit button while you've still got time. Scores are now locked in, and for Chris Kohler, a 5.465. That will bring us to our final competitor here in the 2-wheel skills challenge, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Oh, his hands are out the window. Check that out. So attempt number 1 in the books for JCB Digatron. He'll get one more attempt to add up for the score. Little crab walk down to the other end. Let's see what he's got. hear it for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Scoring's open. Remember, slide that BKT tire up and down. We saw 2 combo moves out there from Tristan England and JCB Digatron. The first, he stopped it at a standstill right in the center of the pod. The second, put it right up on that wheelie bar and stopped it there. Just a few more seconds. Scores are now locked in for Tristan England. The score is a 9.538. Your winner here in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Tristan England picking up his 5th skills competition win on the season with that precision and control there. And he even gave us a little look ma, no hands move as well.
Tristan England, JCB Digatron. I mean, winning skills, winning freestyle, none of this is strange to you. What kind of training does it take to do what you just did out there? That was unreal.
Well, you know, Eliza, we're not too very far from Monster Jam University. If you guys didn't realize it, there is a school that we go to. I'm fortunate enough, after 10 years behind the wheel of one of these Monster Jam trucks, I get to instruct with my best friend, Camden Murphy, who drives Classroom Crusher, but the professor, Tom Mintz, Max D. And we were talking about history here. This is Freedom Hall. That guy was doing tow races his whole life growing up. He didn't shake me. He crashed it right here in this building. There's so much nostalgia right here. You guys are in for a treat tonight. That was just a little taste. But Louisville, who's having a good time at Monster Jam?
Well, Monster Jam fans, that is not the last you've seen of Tristan England, driver of JCB Digatron, and your skills challenge winner. Make some noise, come on.
Well, I've got to say that from my vantage point, it's been an amazing first half of Monster Jam. We've crowned 2 champions so far in our competitions, and that means that we've got 1 to go. I think you all know what that is, everyone's favorite freestyle out there. But we're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to get our trucks ready for our amazing freestyle competition. We're going to give you a chance to stretch your legs as well. Monster Jam fans, this is halftime. Well, Louisville, we have a special treat for you tonight. We are going to bring you some high-flying sailing action courtesy of our freestyle motocross riders. Four riders here tonight to show off their amazing skills. Almost 60 years of combined experience among our four riders that we have out here tonight. Are you ready to see what they've got? Now remember, the louder you get, the sicker the trick. That's as simple as it is. Kicking off here, the first rider from Worthington, Minnesota, Heath Kingery. And then from Panama City Beach, Florida, welcome James May. Up next, we've got Cowboy Kenny Bartram from Stillwater, Oklahoma. And finally, from Henrietta, Oklahoma, Cody Elkins.
Louisville, it's not every day that you get to see some FMX riders while you're seeing some Monster Jam trucks do their thing. So you better bring the energy, because this is just as special as it sounds. Absolutely defying gravity. That's the kind of energy we need, Louisville. Our first backflip. You see these riders down here, Louisville, they want to hear you guys get loud and make some noise. Monster Jam fans, you want to see some more FMX? Come on. Well, these FMX riders are ready to keep putting on a show for you, but it is time for our FMX Best Trick competition show. Just like you've been scoring our Monster Jam drivers, it's time to head back on over to judgeszone.com or scan that QR code right up there on the video board, because you get to score each of these FMX riders as they go from one end of the arena to the other. They've got one shot and one shot only to blow you away with their best tricks. So Louisville, you better get out those phones, head on over to judgeszone.com, because it is time for our best trick competition. So make some noise, come on.
So each rider in our competition will have one shot to strut their stuff out there. First up, it'll be Heath Kingery from Worthington, Minnesota. He's been riding FMX for over 20 years. Hardcore competition the last 2 years, and also a 10-year motocross rider. Yeah, one-legged Cordova.
Give it up for Heath Kingery. Head on over to judgeszone.com, submit your scores.
So the one-legged Cordova, just lots of skill, big air out there, trying to make it happen for Heath Kingery. Just a few more seconds left to score. So scores are locked, and our first score in tonight will be a 10.785. A 10.785 for Keith. So a pretty high score there. All right, we'll bring our next player in the game. This is going to be James May from Panama City Beach, Florida. James has been riding for almost 5 years. A country boy at heart, loves construction, trains horses, snowboarding, and hey, he's even got a pet raccoon too. So I mean, what's up with that? A pet raccoon, that's something you don't hear every day from folks. Okay, James, let's see what you got. Trying to beat a 10.785.
Give it up for James May with the first backflip of our best trick competition. Head on over to judgeszone.com.
So showing you some love with that backflip. Not easy to do. Remember, they've got that heavy bike underneath of them. Not very much run up here in Freedom Hall either to get that speed up. So think about the skill that it takes to do that as they move that BKT tire on up. So scores are locked. It's going to be an 8.889 for James May. That's good enough for second. Our third competitor, give it up for Cowboy, Kenny Bartram. Coming to us all the way from Stillwater, Oklahoma, a 10-time X Games medalist. That's right, I said 10-time X Games medalist, 7 world championship. He's been in TV shows, music videos, movies. He's a stunt man, just rocking it out. Oh, a one-handed backflip.
Give it up for Cowboy Kenny Bartram. Submit your scores now, judgeszone.com.
So he says, I see you, James May, the backflip. I'm going to raise the ante just a little bit here, and I'm only going to use one hand. So the scores are locked, and for Cowboy Kenny Bartram, it's a 9.393. That'll move him into second place. So your leader out there still Heath Kingery. 1 to go here, and it is the rider with the most experience out here. Your final competitor will be Cody Elkins from Henrietta, Oklahoma. This is his 24th year competing in freestyle motocross at Monster Jam, and he's also a Guinness World Record holder. I've seen this guy do a lot of crazy things on both 2 and 4 wheels, because not only is he a freestyle motocross rider, he's also a freestyle quad rider. You heard that right. He can flip on 4 wheels as well, and so he's also the first guy to ever jump over a moving airplane. So the backflip with some flair.
Give it up for Cody Elkins. Submit your scores now, judgeszone.com.
So I see your one-handed backflip, and I'm going to give you a one-handed backflip with no feet or no seat. So we up the ante just a little bit. Score accordingly at judgeszone.com. A few more seconds. Scores are now locked in. Remember, our score to beat was a 10.785. Pretty high score here. So Cody Elkins gets a 9.791. I think I was reading that as an 8. I think this should have been an 8.785. And so that is our winner. Cody Elkins, your winner here tonight with that final no hand, no seat backflip.
Monster Jam fans,
See some more? I said, do you guys want to see some more? Our 4 riders, over 60 years of experience. If you want to see it, you got to get loud. You got to get proud out there. What do you think, guys? Can we give them one more run? If you like what you saw, get loud. Looks like they've got just a little bit more in them, and we're seeing them fly higher than they did in the competition. Here we go. Heath Kingery, James May, Cowboy Kenny Bartram, and Cody Elkins. Heel clicker. Cordova pulling out all the stops. But did you guys like what you saw? Should they do it one more time? What do you think, guys? Here we go. A final run at the ramp. Let's give it up for them. Let's hear it one more time for our freestyle motocross riders.
Louisville, make some noise for Cody Elkins, your FMX Best Trick winner. Come on, get loud. Cody, you've got years of experience under your belt. How does it feel to be here with Monster Jam, as big as it gets?
Oh, you know, there's no better feeling, because this is a dream come true for me, honestly. You know, I used to be these kids in the stands every single year going to Monster Jam for my birthday. And, you know, hats off to all of you parents out there bringing your kids out here to be, you know, entertained and inspired. And that's our goal, is we want to entertain them, we want to inspire them. And, you know, it's because of parents like you and because of parents like I had. You know, they told me I could be anything I wanted to be as long as I was willing to work hard enough for it, never give up on it. And it's thanks to them and my good Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to keep me safe all these years. I'm still here living my dream.
Well, Louisville, make some noise for Cody Elkins and make some noise for all your FMX riders. We have reached the pinnacle of tonight's event. Louisville, this is Monster Jam Freestyle. The kid knows how to freestyle. It's Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. 20 seconds to head on over to judgeszone.com and submit those scores.
So Mike Pagliarulo opening up freestyle with a ton of momentum. He used a lot of ramps out there. Remember the criteria we talked about earlier about getting air. He's out of the truck. Show him some love if you liked what you saw out there. Scores are locked in. And the score for Mike Pagliarulo is 7.031. Please welcome to the freestyle competition, Jack Brown, Jester.
Give it up for Jack Brown and Jester. Head on over to judgeszone.com, submit those scores.
So Jester getting some big air. We saw him like nose over on a lot of those ramps to kind of slide down that backside, but it looks like those BKT tires got a little stuck in this very tacky Freedom Hall dirt. It's known for that. Drivers talk about it over the years, and so scores are now locked in for Jester. It's a 5.746, good enough for second place.
Hanging out with Kinley Keaton and Dad Larry here in the stands. Dad Larry, how many Monster Jams have you been to?
Like 7.
Like 7, that's a good number. I'll take that. And who's your favorite Monster Jam truck?
Gravedigger for sure.
Gravedigger for sure, he says, and a big applause from his section over here. Well, Dad, Larry, and Kinley and Keaton, you guys are going to help too. We're going to play some slider trivia for the chance to go home with a really super awesome prize. You think you can do it?
Yeah, I think we can get it.
Yeah, they seem pretty smart to me. So take a look up at the video board. We've got a slider there on the bottom. The question is, what is the top speed of a Monster Jam truck? That slider is going to move across the screen, across this scale. You just got to tell it to stop over the answer. So let's get that slider going. What is the top speed of a Monster Jam truck?
Stop.
Almost perfectly over 100. All right, well, what is the top speed of a Monster Jam truck? Let's see. It is 100. I mean, check this out. This guy's a genius. Monster Jam, he says. Well, check this out, Dad, Larry. I hope you guys are hungry because after the show tonight or any other day you want, you guys have a $50 gift card to Texas Roadhouse. Dad Larry is stoked on this. Kinley and Keaton don't even know what to do with themselves. So make some noise, Louisville, for Dad Larry, Kinley, Keaton, and Mom back there.
And if you're in the mood for a hearty hand-cut steak and tasty made from scratch sides, head on down to Texas Roadhouse for legendary food and legendary service. Download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to join the wait list, and be sure to scan the QR code tonight for a free appetizer. May I suggest the fried pickles or the bloomin' onion? Always favorites. Special thanks once again to our friends at Texas Roadhouse. Make sure you scan for that free appetizer. Back to the freestyle competition. It's time for mayhem. Chris Kohler. Just 15 seconds remaining.
Give it up for Chris Kohler, mayhem. 20 seconds starts now to submit those scores.
Remember our criteria, hitting all those ramps, big air, wow factor moments, a variety of tricks as you're sliding that BKT tire up and down the rails to submit. Remember, the power is in your hands, fans, as scores are now locked for mayhem. And for Chris, it will be a 6.412. Let's hear it for Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
Give it up for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Head on over to judgeszone.com, submit those scores.
So Tristan England getting up with some big air there. That rocky bounce just moved him just to a spot where he just could not save it. You could see he was really working the rear steer, giving it throttle, trying to get all 4 BKT tires back down on the floor. Scores are now locked in for JCB Digatron. And the score for Tristan England is a 7.775. How about your new leader?
Hanging out with Marcus here in the stands. I couldn't help but notice that the entire family, check this out, has some matching t-shirts. Marcus, is it your birthday?
Yeah.
Louisville, can we get a big happy birthday, Marcus? Well, Marcus, we are about to play our St. Jude helmet shuffle. If you get the answer right, you might go away with a super cool prize for your birthday. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look up at the big screen. So under these St. Jude helmets, we're gonna hide one trophy, shuffle them up a whole bunch, and then you gotta guess which one it's underneath. Now, Louisville, keep your eye on that trophy as well, because if you think you know the answer before Marcus does, you can shout it out for him, and he might go home with that super cool prize. Ah, that was too easy. We're gonna shuffle them up again. Can't make it that easy. All right, Marcus, I hope you were paying attention, because I wasn't, and I have no idea where that trophy is. All right, they're slowing down. Louisville, where do you guys think that trophy is? But Marcus, your answer matters most. Where do you think it is?
1.
He thinks it's under helmet number 1. Is it under helmet number 1? Well, it's not under 3. And it's not under 2, so Marcus, it's under number 1. And for being so smart, check this out. You're going home with your very own Monster Jam Losi LMT Zombie. How cool is that, dude?
Yeah.
He sounds so thrilled. And one more time, Louisville, let's get a big happy birthday, Marcus. Say happy birthday, Marcus. And make some noise for Marcus, and make some noise for some more Monster Jam.
So we are halfway through our freestyle competition, and JCB Digatron on top with a 7.775. Remember, we want you to keep those phones out. We want you to keep dialing that BKT tire up and down, because this will help determine our overall event champion for the night as well. Are you guys ready to hear some more freestyle action out there on the floor? So before we get back to that action, once again, it's tied. Oh my gosh, we are tied right now. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger and Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash are tied as our St. Jude ambassadors of the night so far. So we thank all of you who have generously given donations tonight. You've scanned that barcode. You've texted 785-833-SES East to make a contribution to help St. Jude and to help make the lives of children who are undergoing the unthinkable so much better. So we ask, if you can, to donate, and we will crown our St. Jude ambassador at the end of the night.
Louisville, if you want to see your face up on that video board, head on over to Instagram, X, TikTok, Facebook, all of the fun things. Head on over to @MonsterJam across all social media and use that hashtag MonsterJam on your posts, and you just might see yourself up on our video board.
So here is our BKT overall event leaderboard. Remember, Gravedigger and Adam Anderson still on top. We have yet to see his freestyle run or the freestyle run from Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash, as they are up there in that top 3. The tightest competition up there. So we still have to crown our overall event champion. So we're excited to see what they can do. We've seen what Tristan England should do, and he did his due diligence and put himself at the top of the freestyle competition when he ran. But can anybody catch up to him and score those critical points here in freestyle to become our BKT overall leader? Now remember, this is all about not just winning the overall tonight, but winning multiple overalls, gaining points, and earning a trip to Monster Jam World Finals in Salt Lake City, Utah, 4th of July weekend. Back to the competition. Get those trucker horns ready. Honk for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
Give it up for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. 20 seconds to submit those scores, judgeszone.com.
We saw probably the best executed wheelie of the night and some of the biggest air from Cynthia Gauthier. She is known for that as a former high jump champion at Monster Jam World Finals. So not a surprise that we saw big air from her. Scores are locked in. And the score for Cynthia Gauthier, an 8.051. Once again, a new leader. So great execution by Cynthia Gauthier to put herself at the top of the leaderboard. We know you guys like big air and sky wheelies. And so our other competitors are making note of that on what they're going to add to their freestyle list. Texas Roadhouse event entitled, the legendary fan of the night will come to Texas Roadhouse. We already gave them a $50 gift card, but don't forget, you see on those banners over there that we've got those QR codes up. We want to make sure that you're scanning and getting those free appetizers from Texas Roadhouse, a great partner here in the Louisville area. Actually, the very first Texas Roadhouse is actually in Clarksville, Indiana. So if you've ever been to that, that's their flagship store and a great partner of Monster Jam and a great partner here in the Louisville community as well.
Louisville, you saw it before. It's time to spin that wheel one more time. On the count of 3, section 330, you guys gotta yell, spin that wheel. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys did such a good job with it before. We thought, why not do it again? No way, it's flex cam twice. Oh boy, it's air guitar cam. So let's see if you've got some bands out in the crowd. Let's see it. Louisville, you guys sure know how to shred. But what do you say we get back to the action? Make some noise, Louisville.
Sailing in from the high seas. Give it up for Kevin Crocker, driving Megalodon. Get those shark fins out, fans.
Fish out of water, it's Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. Submit your scores now, judgeszone.com.
A big entrance from Megalodon right out of the tunnel into some big air. However, did not use all 60 seconds. That's also one of the criteria here for our freestyle judging, is using all of the time that's up on the board. Able to get some big sky wheelies out of the time that he had. Just a few more seconds remaining to score. Lock in those scores. Scores are now locked in for Megalodon. And it's a 7.246. Good enough for third place. Your leader in freestyle still remains Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
Hanging out with Royce here in the stands. Royce and Mom. Royce, who's your favorite Monster Jam truck?
Gravedigger.
Oh my gosh, he was so excited to say Gravedigger, he couldn't even wait for me to finish. Well, Royce, you think you're really smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's test that knowledge. Take a look up at the big screen. We're gonna ask you a trivia question about Monster Jam. So let's see who it's from. All right, Louisville, if you think you know the answer before Royce, shout it out for him. But Royce, what do you think the answer is?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. What's the answer?
E.
He corrected himself. He says C. It's the same weight as one elephant. Is it C? It is C, Royce. Good job, and for being so smart. Guess what? You're going home with your very own El Toro Loco hat. and a Monster Jam yearbook from this season, so you could get all the drivers to sign this the next time you come to Monster Jam Louisville. Make some noise for Royce.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet to the beat for Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Well, we are hearing from our technical officials here, from our safety inspectors, that due to a technical difficulty, that Sparkle Smash will be unable to compete tonight. So unfortunately, this is not the way that Jamie Sullivan wanted to end her night here in Louisville, Kentucky. I know she's been here before. A great competitor in arenas, earned her stripes. Let's hear it up for let's give her a tough luck round of applause, guys. Also, let's hear it for our safety officials and our JCB Dirt Squad, working hard here during freestyle. Our competitors really putting these trucks through their paces and giving their all, and sometimes end up not four on the floor here. And so our JCB Dirt Squad and our tech officials doing a great job of keeping everybody safe and keeping these trucks rolling. Let's hear it for them. So we've got one competitor left to go in freestyle. We saw the score there from Tristan England, JCB Diggerstron. It's locked in. And so he is still a contender as well for that overall event championship. And we have yet to see Adam Anderson, who is currently on top. A near perfect event for Anderson so far with that win in racing, and then also a second in the skills competition. One more time for Jamie Sullivan, a true competitor, had a great weekend in Tampa, picked up a skills competition win last weekend, raced really, really well, just like we saw her today, making it to the final round of competition. And tell you what, she will be back, working hard on that truck and doing the best she can out here. He's going for the backflip. Scoring is open for Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Make sure to slide that BKT tire up and down and lock in those stores. He went for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. He could barely see. The hood was all raked up in the front after that big air move, and he still went for it. Adam Anderson just throwing caution to the wind there, going for that Morgan and Morgan backflip. Scores are locked in for Gravedigger. And the score at 8.659. Adam Anderson in Gravedigger takes the win in freestyle. So for Adam, it was all about risk. Came out here, threw the big air, sky wheelies to it, went for the Morgan and Morgan backflip, and check it out. An almost near perfect event for Adam Anderson as he picks up 8 points in freestyle, 8 in racing, 7 in skills, and he is your BKT overall event champion.
The black and green wrecking machine. I mean, they don't call you that for nothing. You certainly put the wreck in wrecking machine. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger does it again. Adam, you and all your siblings took home these wins last weekend. What's it like taking home another one and knowing you're adding to that legacy?
You know what? It feels great. It doesn't matter where we're at. But you know what? First off, I want to thank all you awesome fans out there tonight. You know, Louisville, we got history back here. We've been talking about it all night. But that doesn't matter. That's the past, baby. We appreciate everything. But tonight's the new night. We created new memories with all these families. These guys behind the scenes, rocking those wrenches, they're bad to the bone too. They do it for you guys. We push it for y'all. We love you so much for year after year. Team Gravedigger all the way, baby. We're going to take it. We love you guys. Till next time, let's hear it!
So Adam Anderson earning that BKT overall event championship and earning those critical points, trying to earn his way to Monster Jam World Finals in Salt Lake City. That's what it's all about, trying to get to the big dance, and he's trying to put a 6th title to his name for this year. Well, Louisville fans, it's been amazing tonight. I've had a great time in Freedom Hall, and I hope you have too. Congratulations to our skills winner tonight, Tristan England, and Adam Anderson winning racing, freestyle, and our overall event championship. We're going to do it all again tomorrow, so if you want to come on back, head on to monsterjam.com. You can get tickets for tomorrow and also for our Monster Jam World Finals. On behalf of Eliza and myself, we've had a great time here. We hope you have too. And that, my friends, is Monster Jam.